I'm about to do the first test on the LED strips for this sign project, and it's not very difficult. It's an Arduino, a couple battery packs, and some LED strips. And it's not working. Well, we've got our first semblance of a working strip. That's pretty darn cool. So it ended up being that I had messed up the first LED, so I had to make this this first strip a little bit shorter by one little LED, and hopefully it won't be noticeable.
Well, I fucked one of the strips up pretty good. The problem is that on the first board, hole for the wires to go down in to meet the batteries is on the wrong side. And for a number of reasons, I can't do it on the other side. So I try to run wires all the way down underneath this strip in the amount of space that's available down there. And I was using pretty thick gauge wire, and I almost had it, and it pulled too hard, and it ripped the wires off the end there, and it's just wrinkled, and there's like a metal substrate there, and it's not going to go back real nice. So I think for now this may go in the last section, and I'll order another piece. But I've also got some LED strips that may be compatible from an old project, so I'll try that too. But I'm going to use a fresh piece on the first part. This time I've used thinner gauge wire, and I tried to keep it pretty flat, super glued it down in several places. With thinner gauge wire and a bunch of patience, I got the LED strip threaded in there, and here's the connector where it'll connect to the next slice. And you can see there's not a lot of room in this keyhole here. Not a lot of room to hide some wires, but those come out there now, and we can hook it up. Well, it's starting to look like a thing. They just want it either red or orange, or yellow, depending on orange or yellow. I forget, depending on the country. But yeah, it's gonna look good. It's a lot brighter and cool and like more vibrant in real life.